Somebody might be finding out something new about their family, about their soul tribe. Somebody might be finding out that they come from a place that um, they might have looked down on, or maybe they felt like they were above it all. But you're starting to connect with maybe some people that are typically being preyed upon. Also, I'm getting like there's a swampy area here. Like it just feels really swampy. And like you got to make the best of it. Energy is all that's getting you through right now. You decide whether you're the hunted or the hunter in this situation. Like I feel like somebody is really being forced to recognize who they are. All right. Let me just move this around because this is, yeah, like whoever you are, it's now's the time for you to be honest about it. Um, yeah, I feel like somebody was really trying to cope with their situation and try and manifest and change what's going on with your energy. Somebody could be from Florida. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Like, or maybe somebody traveled. Maybe somebody moved to a new place. Or just is this area where, yeah, like you will see a lot of mosquitoes, a lot of animals. Like it's almost like the animals rule, or maybe the people around you are like going on their own energy. Like they use their own, like it's lawless is what I'm getting. And somebody in this situation grew up with the law. So you could have moved from a larger area into a small town or something, and it's almost like it's a story, like it's a horror movie. That's what I'm getting. All right. Don't shut down at this time. Um, Make sure you eat a healthy meal. Make sure you do what it takes to nourish your spirit and your soul. Don't cut yourself off at this time. Okay, so this is a turning point they're headed towards. And so there's like a warning about being social, but I feel like that really comes out with drinking too much and partying with the wrong type of crowd. Like you'll know who you need to connect with, but like definitely find yourself somebody who is good with tools, somebody who has a vehicle. Like this is really coming off like a very apocalyptic energy. Somebody who's a survivor, somebody who can give you a break, give you a chance to catch your breath, because whatever situation you left is something that you need to repair from. You need to recover from it so that you can get right back on track and see clearly through your own eyes in what type of situation you're in, and not just what you've been reading about. Like this is not a fairy tale. This is not a fantasy world. You're starting something new, and it's very serious. You're going to enjoy it. Like there's definitely nothing scary about this, even though it is coming off like a horror movie. Is a lot of darkness. Is a lot of things you're not used to, but you're capable. Actually, it's almost like you might be the threat, but that's what I'm getting. Like connect with the right people so that you don't see yourself as, don't look at yourself through the eyes of somebody who doesn't value you, because maybe you are the hunter here. So that could be a situation like you don't want to look at yourself through a deer's eyes. I feel like that could be the real turning point, to not try to criminalize yourself for surviving. You're going to have to do what you got to do. And you're very strong. Wherever you came from is more hardcore than where you are right now. And that's your education. That's your background. That's you pushing through, doing things you didn't want to do because you have discipline. So the people around you might be having a panic attack, and I feel like they're going to try to jump to a position of power around you. Like the first thing they want to do is make it seem like you don't know where you are or what you're doing. So they're going to come off and try and teach you things, but you decide who you get your information from. Yeah, you can decide what path you choose at this time, and just remember that anybody trying to force you into a situation is most likely afraid of you, and they realize that you can go wherever you want. You decide what path you take, and they don't want you to crush over their village. That's the energy. So they want to come off like a friend, but you have to focus on yourself. And there's no need to put anyone down because you're not threatened. You're definitely in a peaceful state. So you might feel like it's some supernatural energy or some supernatural occurrences going on right now because of this, because of your ability to maintain your peace. The people around you are very confused. They're very afraid. They just don't know where you came from. You might even have like the vibe of an alien to this community or this village or this new situation that you find yourself in. They're really looking at you like somebody from another world, and that's because you are. The way you think is from another, is another uh, another realm. So any type of animosity coming towards you is going to have to do with the fact that you are already strong without them. They want to break you down so that they can maintain their control. It's not going to happen. Yeah, you're connected to life. Your source is life. And you might actually plan to move into another community to start new life, to start a family, maybe to break away from old systems and build something new. And you realize that you're dealing with the residue of that old system. This is what they're trying to break down. Like the fact that you survived wherever you left and you're going to be successful. Yeah, because there are people, this new community, this new family that you might have previously looked down on that recognize you. They also recognize the fact that you're coming from a higher place. So it's just natural. Also, I'm getting from this energy is that when you look down on something, you look at it with love. So just because people are threatened by you doesn't make you a threat. It doesn't mean you're going to hurt anybody unless they, you know, unless they attack first. Then you, of course, defend yourself. But I feel like with this situation is really like you're the talk of the town right now. And what they're saying about you is anything with the hopes of getting you to listen. They're very afraid. All right, so I'm just going to pull a few more cards just to close this energy. So you're being asked to move in silence right now. Just as we got this gossip card here, move in silence. Also, if you are the predator here in this situation, you don't want to come out loud and noisy because that's something that people who are afraid do. People who are afraid are going to be loud and try and cause a scene because they want you to fall for the lie that there's something to be afraid of when really they're projecting their own fear. So just maintain your peace, maintain your quietness, your ease. All right, remain unfazed in this situation. If you can see this card, I feel like it's very appropriate right now to remain unfazed. Let me just turn this light down a little bit. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Don't let anything get you down because the peaceful energy that you cultivate at this time is very addictive. And once they realize that they have nothing to be afraid of, they're going to stop trying to attack you. They're going to find their new place, their new safe space and comfort zone. You might even notice that some of these people start to try and kiss your behind. your rear, your tush. I really don't want to curse, but I'm going to have to eventually. These cards have a lot of profanity in it. As long as that's allowed, we'll see. But yeah, I'm just going to pull a few more cards with this energy. That's also something I'm getting. Like, you might have standards and rules that you were listening to and trying to abide by, but the place that you're in right now is just going to require you. It's going to require you to get your hands dirty, and you can't be afraid of that anymore. Karma's going to come back around towards you. You're doing good things. Experience good karma for that. Anybody who's trying to talk down to you in an angry way, they're going to realize that you never did that. So you never hurt anybody. They're going to feel really dumb for trying to embarrass you. All right. And the people who are loyal to the cause will recognize you. They'll recognize your suffering. I feel like you don't have to go above and beyond. You just stay in your peaceful state, and those people who respect you will help you to maintain your peace. A couple more cards for this energy. Yeah, you could definitely be proud of where you are and what you're doing. That's what I'm getting from this energy, is like, you don't have anything to be ashamed of. Yeah, you're doing a good thing right now, and this is your confirmation to remain confident. You create love for the people chasing you. Okay, you have bitterness here. The people probably, yeah, so this bitterness could be coming out because there's just some lingering residue of people who were jealous of you and wanting to take you off of your pedestal, but they're the ones that put you up there, and now it's your home. So let's just get you got breaking point. Let's just get one card for this to close this energy. Distance. Okay, so I feel like you separated yourself, and you're going to continue to separate yourself because this is what the world chose for you. This is what society chose for you. They put you up on a pedestal because they were jealous, or for whatever reason. They always talked up to you, and now that's just where you are. Like, it's almost like the world created you this way. The world designed you this way, or your haters that's receiving this karma. But you look down on them with love. And so it's like you melted into this position, and it's almost like it's written in stone at this point.